So, you want to get married, huh? You want to be married. I am Tamika B. And this October, I will be married for 30 years by the grace of God. And if you will allow me to give you a little advice, and this is advice number 3. If you haven't got the advice number 1 and 2, I will ask you to go back and listen. It's not long. I'm trying to keep them short as possible, but it's so much. It's so much, but it's I believe to be very fruitful for you, to help you to prepare. So most of these videos are helping you to prepare, and I also believe that if you're already married, these videos will also help you as well to get stronger. So today I want to just talk about learning to be present. Learn or learning to be present. And this is why I say this will also help the ones that are already married as well. And I met my husband in 1992. So y'all know in 1992 we didn't have, well, I say a lot of people didn't have like cell phones like that. I think they had some people that had phones in their cars, but we mostly had pagers. Yeah, I'm aging myself. Pagers. Some of us didn't have cable back then, and some did, and but when we met each other, it was almost like we were thrown into being present. What do I mean? Yes, your boyfriend or your girlfriend or the person you're courting, they're going to come in your presence, but that doesn't mean that you are present. Especially now. Now you have your cell phones. I remember even back in the day where we would go to, like Applebee's or somewhere where they had TVs. And we go in there, and the first day, my husband at the time was sitting where he could see the TV. And that would irk me, right? It don't necessarily do now. It doesn't now, because I learned to kind of like, I guess, insert myself into it. And also, too, I've noticed that over the years, he's found a balance where he can look, but he also is able to talk to me. Before, when we first started, it was kind of almost like your eyes is on the football game, soccer game, or whatever it may be. But learning to be present, especially, let me talk to, some of the single parents, and that could be male, female. You want to be married, but you already have children. So sometimes your children is getting your undivided attention. So that means right now you're going to have to set yourself up where you set a good schedule, right? So you'll be able to have time for your spouse. And not that you all can't do anything together, as a family, but you're going to have that private time, right? So you want to go ahead and set that up now. Even as adults, my husband and I are both in ministry. And like this year has really, and we go through years or times where it's just extra busy. Even though we have adult children, sometimes different people, it may be the members, it may be people we mentoring, it may be work or whatever it may be that wants our time. Even once we get home, it wants our time. But you have to, on purpose, set it up to be present. My children come in, sometimes I might be on a call, I may be on a Zoom call, I may be, somebody's texting me and I may be talking to them through text, or somebody's on the phone, whatever it may be. Sometimes I have to, on purpose be like, hey, my son just came in the room. Hey, my daughter just came in the room. Pay attention. So this is why I'm saying learning to be present. You ever been with someone and you with them and the whole time they on the phone with somebody else? You all supposed to be together. It's supposed to be that moment with you and them. It could be a opposite sex. It could be a friend, and they don't know how to be present, right? So I want to, encourage you now to learn how to be present. Start paying attention to how you navigate your day. And with who you navigated with. Are you actually present? Or are you just there? Right? Are you just there in the room, but your mind is on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or work. You know, even when you come home, all this stuff might have happened at work. It's okay when your spouse, you know, your spouse asks you, because me and my husband, we've learned, you know, over the years, we ask each other, how was your day? Get it out. And then be, you know, get it out, because they giving you that moment, or that person giving you that moment, but don't go back to it, you know, an hour later, 2 hours later. Get it out at that moment and move on. Be present. Be present. And sometimes being present is just being, you know, there. You don't always have to talk, but just able to be there, right? So sometimes we can go and be with friends or family and we're not present. Pay attention, like if you go somewhere today. Pay attention to, like, you're at a public place. Everybody's on their cell phone. We don't know how to be present. We can even be at church and we're on our cell phones the whole time. We'll find a way to get to our phone. We don't know how to be present. So, yeah, it's going to probably be an issue when you get ready to pray or study your Bible. You find yourself that you don't even know how to be present with the Lord. It's a fight because we're so used to, you know, I can tell you for myself, I multitask. I know how to multitask. That could be good and it could be bad, because then sometimes I could be around people and I'm not present. Yeah. So learning to be present. So work on that now. Pray about that now. Lord, help me to be present. Help me to pay attention to my children. Help me to pay attention to if my boss is talking to me, or when I come home and I'm with my parents, or, you know, I'm present. I'm really there and not just there, right? By, you know, in body. I want my mind to be there. I want to be able to enjoy my husband. I want to be able to enjoy my wife when they come, right? You know, with me and my husband, you know, I love my husband, but I like my husband. So I like being in his presence. Yeah, there is a difference. There's people who are married and they love their spouse, but they don't too much like them. You know, they don't have good conversations. So we want it where we want to be able to, and it doesn't come instantly. Look at that car, y'all. It don't come instantly. Don't think because you like a person or they like you that they're going to automatically be present. And it may seem easy at the beginning, but we become so familiar with each other that we'll start doing what we used to do. So I want to encourage you to learn to be present. Learn now. Pray about it now. Ask God to help you be mindful of it now, to be present. All right? God bless you.